Hello and welcome to Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, Tega Cay. I'm your host, Patti Mercer, featuring Tega Cay Breakers swim team. Let's check out these champions. How would you describe what's going on in Tega Cay?
This is kickoff to the summer, really. Our practice meet with the swim team. We love our Breakers team.
I understand that the Breakers are not only champions outside of the water, but in the water, where it really, counts from a competitive standpoint.
Yes, we've been the Metrolina League champions for the past 7 years.
Congratulations.
And thank you. We're very proud of it, but that's all from, the team, the whole team.
About how many kids are involved in the program as a total?
We have 201 swimmers this year.
And this is through Parks and Recreation
This is
at
through Tega Cay Parks and Rec, absolutely.
So can anybody, do you have to live in Tega Cay to be on this swim team?
No, you don't have to.
How old do they have to be to join the swim team?
4. The shrimps are 4 to 6. Shrimps 7, 8s, 9, 10s, 11, 12s, 13, 14s, and then 15 to 18.
So 18
is the cutoff.
Yes.
Yes.
I had no idea that swimming is so popular in Tega Cay.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a lake community, so a lot of people want their child comfortable with the water anyways.
Yes.
So once they get into the pool, they are like, well, my child will be fine on the boat, dock, anything like that. They learn the strokes. They're comfortable with them everywhere in a water situation.
Today is a practice meet.
Yes.
Why is it important to have a practice meet?
Well, we need times so we can go ahead and seed them for our next meet, so they will be placed in the correct heat, event, order, and so we won't have a year-round swimmer swimming in lane 1, heat 1, or we won't have a swimmer who isn't as skilled swimming in the fastest event and not being able to keep up, kind of thing. And it just gives them an idea of what a swim meet is.
You got kids on the team?
I have one daughter, yes.
How old is she?
She's 13.
And so how many years have you been involved with this Breakers champion swim team?
So we've been involved for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
I think she started when she was 6.
Yeah.
6 or 7. So, and she's now a junior coach on the team.
Apparently there's more than one coach. You're the head. Who are the others?
I have an assistant head coach, Michelle Case, and I have 7 other lane coaches. So they're in charge of coaching each lane during practice. We have about 10 junior coaches who are in the pool during practice who just help the kids learn the strokes and kind of modify their body positions or make sure that they are comfortable in the deep end or anything like that.
We could not do this without our volunteers.
So I would say the success of this team is due to very supportive parents, volunteers. It really takes everybody.
Absolutely. The coaches can only do so much.
The parent board kind of does all the administrative stuff, so all the behind the scenes stuff is what we do. And we have a small team, got about 6 people on the parent board, and like I said, we're just responsible for all the administrative stuff and setting everything up ahead of time. And we have all of our wonderful volunteers. It takes a village. I mean,
I believe
if you look around, we've got pretty much every parent working, setting up, selling concessions, taking the kids, making sure that they're there, bringing them up to our clerk of course, leading them into the pool. I mean, everybody here does something.
We have timers, we have judges, we have coordinators.
You are official. You are official what?
I'm the starter for today's meet, so I have 2 responsibilities. The first is to make sure every swimmer gets a fair start. And so I will call the swimmers up to the blocks, say take your mark, and hit the horn, and get the swimmers in the water. The second responsibility is to just keep the meet flowing at a really, good pace.
So will everybody have a job?
Yeah, everybody's required to volunteer. Everybody's required to do something. My wife volunteered me, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Any chance I get to hang out with my kids is awesome, and seeing this side of the community and watching the kids compete and have a good time and interact with one another is always fun.
How many team meets will they have during the season?
About 4 or 5 individual meets, and then we have the individual and championship.
Gotcha. And about how many hours in a week do these team members put in swimming?
We have practice, right now we have evening practice from 4:30 to 7:30, and then we have morning practice beginning after school ends, and that's from 7:30 in the morning to 10:30. So it's a solid 4 hours every day.
You've managed to create an opportunity that, it's play, It benefits the kids, but it also builds relationships among the adults.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our parents, I mean, they look at this as their social time for the summer. Absolutely. I mean, as much for the kids as it is as for the parents. I mean, the kids love it. It's a great summer experience. We go for 2 months in the summer, and I mean, they just love it. Everybody wants to come back. And if you look at our coaches, we've got kids who've been on the team since they were 5 years old, and they're now coaching and, you know, swimming in college. So, I mean, we feed through the community up to Fort Mill High School and then on. So, I mean, it's wonderful.
I also see some pretty impressive body art. Does this have meaning? Because I'm seeing like Eat My Bubbles. I don't know how much meaning that has to the organization of the overall day. Tell me about this body art I see painted on the arms.
That's the swimmers, you know, motivating themselves.
Okay.
You know, each person has their own way of
Eat My Bubbles.
getting psyched up, right, to swim their fastest.
How long have you guys been involved in the swim club here?
Oh gosh, 3 years going on now.
3 years?
Yeah.
And how about you?
3 years here.
Yeah. And outside of swimming, what have you seen in terms of what it's kind of provided for your kid? They stronger workers or better students?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think a lot of dedication goes into swimming. It's a lot of practice time and meet time, and so I think that it provides them sort of that discipline.
Yeah.
Inside the water and out.
Well, that's it for this edition of Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, Tega Cay. When it comes to producing champions, Tega Cay Swim Club know how to get it done. 7 years in a row. Go Breakers! This is Patti Mercer. Until next time, bye-bye.